All right, guys, this unboxing is going to be a little over top, a little ridiculous, but I was talking to the crew at Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida, link in the description down below. I was working with Tim and Jon. Jon Richardson set this up for me. He went and pulled the watches for me, and we had a great conversation. This package is doing something a little different because I really wanted to do this. They were receptive to my idea, and we're going for it, right? So we have some prime examples from the Exquisite Timepieces pre-owned side. I've shown time and time again the great deals from Exquisite, from their 60 brands that they're authorized dealers for. But on the other side, they have like another, if you go to Naples, it's two separate like storefronts. But if you go to their pre-owned side, and there's some new stuff there too, they have a massive collection of course, the brands that they're authorized dealers for, but they also have watches that they're not authorized dealers for in perfect condition. So I picked out a few. I kind of went on like, it's almost like a pre-owned shopping spree, right? I didn't buy these. It's way outside my price range. But essentially, there's probably, if you add all these up on the used market, on the pre-owned market, which is what these are, you're still looking at, I think, over $36,000 in watches here. But you're getting a lot of awesome watches for that price. This is like a killer collection. I'll do my best to try to unwrap them as we go, because I know you guys like to see that. But definitely hit up the crew at Exquisite if you're looking for some pre-owned watches. You can look at their website and you can see the watches that they have available already, right? Listed. Or you can even potentially talk to your salesperson at Exquisite and put them on the hunt for something for you. They have connections, believe it or not. They are a massive watch dealer, so they have a lot of connections, and they can probably source whatever you're looking for. Just don't, I mean, this is, I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to. You know, if you put somebody on the hunt to look for something, you better be ready to, like, pay, right? Don't send them on a wild goose chase, have them source a watch for you, and then back out of the deal. That's not cool. This is a great Breitling Top Time. The other thing that I'm noticing with a lot of these watches on the used market, in the luxury used market, is they're essentially brand new looking. You know, a lot of people bought these as collectible pieces and just didn't wear them or whatever. Multiple different circumstances of why they ended up in the pre-owned section. And like I said, oftentimes they are perfect. They're essentially new. I mean, they basically are new, but they can't be sold as new, I guess. They can't be, I don't know why I struggle with this stuff so bad. This is a limited edition MM300. It's awesome, green dial. I'm looking forward to doing the video on it. So with these used watches, I'm going to probably do a pretty good job of, you know, concealing some information potentially. But this is a watch that I've wanted to handle for a long time. This is the left-hand drive Tudor Pelly with the roulette wheel and the patina and stuff like that. I've owned the blue dial Pelly. If I ever were to buy a Pelly again, it would be this one, the left-hand drive one. So I'd be super excited to add that to the collection. What else do we have? An IWC. This is one that I never really get to share much, right? Beautiful British Racing green dial on this thing. I mean, I don't play around with IWC much. It's just not my area of expertise at all. $8,500 on this guy, on the pre-owned section. I'm not going to talk about the price too much on the pre-owned. I'm going to maybe even conceal that. I probably shouldn't even have mentioned that, because the other issue is it depends on what the market is doing. That price is going to fluctuate, right? These are pre-owned watches, so they're market-based pricing. Here's a beautiful Grand Seiko with that awesome green seconds hand there, and the green Power Reserve hand there as well. So in Grand Seiko, you know, on the pre-owned market, you're going to save some money. That's typically going to be the case with all of these watches. But Not always. Sometimes market dictates that the price is even higher just because of the scarcity of it. You've seen that with like Rolex and stuff, right? So that's not typically going to be the case with what I'm showing you here, but check out that lineup. I spent a little bit of time. I worked with Jon, and I selected these, and he was like, you got it. I'm sending them over. So I branched out a little bit. I did something a little bit different. Stuff that I wouldn't typically go after, and I think I picked. I'm biased, right? But I'm patting myself on the back. I think I picked really good. So, thanks for watching, guys. Big thanks to the crew at Exquisite Timepieces. Get a hold of Jon Richardson. I'll put his contact information down below. Tell him I sent you. I'll see you on the next vid.